In this video, I'm going to show you how to make a cheating chicken and dumplings. So let's get started. Alright, so we're going to start off by warming up the broth we made in a previous video. We'll let it get boiling, turn it down a little bit, and then add in our dumplings, which we'll go talk about right now. Alright, so this is everything else we'll need beyond seasonings. We got the chicken from the same video from the making the broth. We're going to chop it up into bite-sized pieces, maybe shred it. And we got a can of these cheapo biscuits. And this is what's going to be our cheating dumplings, pretty much. And they work real well. You ain't got to do nothing. Just cut them into pieces, throw them in there, let them cook, then add the chicken, and bam, you get a nice, comforting bowl of chicken and dumplings. We'll get these dumplings going, or these biscuits open. I like to use a pair of kitchen scissors for this. You can easily use a knife as well. Alright, so what I'll do, I'll cut it in half and then cut that into thirds. If that's simple. Just do that with all of them and you'll end up with a whole bunch of dumplings. They swell up when you cook them, so that's why you don't want to make them too big. This is one of my daughter's favorite meals when she was young. I mean, you could make your own dumplings. It's not that difficult, and I'm sure I'll make a video on that sometime as well. But like during the week, you already got your chicken broth made because you watched my other video. This is a simple meal you can have done in 20 minutes or so. But I'll just get these cut up and catch back up with you. Alright, we're boiling here, so now we're going to drop in our dumplings. You want to do this one at a time to help prevent them from sticking together. Make sure they get covered in all that broth. They'll float. That's perfectly normal, so don't worry about that. But after you add them all in, wait a few minutes before you stir it, just so each dumpling kind of gets locked in and it'll be less likely to break. Now your broth will lighten up from the dumplings, so don't be worried about that. It's perfectly fine. So we'll just get all these in here and then we'll let them cook for 8 to 10 minutes. Alright, so while that's doing its thing, we'll get our chicken out. It's already cooked, it's cold. We'll just chop it up. I probably won't add all of this. I'll save some of it for a little chicken quesadilla or burrito or something like that. I like having extra ready and on hand so I can make a quick, easy meal whenever I want. But you just want to get this down to some bite-sized pieces. Doesn't have to be too perfect. And that should be just fine. Definitely too much for the amount of dumplings we have, but like I said, we'll just save some of it. So we'll wait for the dumplings to get pretty much completely cooked, since this is already cooked, and we'll add this in and give it enough time to get hot, and that'll be pretty much it. So whenever that's ready to happen, I'll get back with you. You see our dumplings have gotten a little bit bigger, maybe double in the size, so that's something that you should consider whether you're using biscuits in a cheating kind of way or if you make them homemade. They will swell up. Alright, our dumplings are done now. They sank into the bottom, so we're just going to add in some chicken and let that get warm. Check to see Looks like a pretty good amount. So we'll just let that get warmed up, and then we'll plate it up and see what it looks like. Alright, now we'll just scoop some in a bowl here. Alright, we got her all done. I like mine really peppery, so I'm going to add a little bit of pepper. Give that a little mix. It's really hot, but oh well. We got some chicken, and we got a dumpling. So let's get a little bit more chicken. Alright, give it a taste. It's going to burn my mouth. Alright, that's really good. Alright, so that's how you make a cheating chicken and dumplings. Hope you liked the video as always. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, all that good stuff. And remember, stay hungry.